countdown finished. That was slightly awkward. Woo! Hey, did you like the countdown? That made it look so professional, didn't it? Hey everyone, I am Anne Rekovich, and that gorgeous creature next to me is Renata Danielle.
Hello.
And
Trying to work out
together
Facebook.
we are frightfully good, although we're frightfully tired at the moment. Hello, Maya J. It was not Mel. Hi, Peter.
Please forgive. Please forgive.
Yeah, we just pulled the old lady card on that and say she just had a moment. Because I've been conversing with Mel via messages, so I knew it was Mel, but just when we got there, it just suddenly all became Maya. Aren't you lucky, Maya? Hi, Naomi. Oh, look, there's Crispy. Hi, Robert. Yes, we've got the hand of Crispy off to the side there. Thank you, Renee. She understands professional. Hi, Joanne. And now all those people come into our Lochinvar weekend on the 24th and 25th. Is that right? Or was it 25th, 26th? 24th, 25th. Yes. It finishes on the 26th. Those final payments are now due, and I haven't even had a chance to look at it to see what those final payments are. It goes into the same account that you paid your deposits into, so if you know what your balance is, chuck it in there. And don't forget to check that you do have Monday off work, because it is not a public holiday on Monday. You can, of course, go straight to work from there, but we didn't realise it at the time, and it's too late because it's all booked now. Just take a sickie or do something. Oh, Mick, yeah, fancy. It's a fancy IF countdown. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Bronwyn. Hi, Chantel. Hello, Susanna. Oh, now look, see, he knows how to say it. Hi, sexy ladies. You must be talking to Crispy. Yeah, it was a really fly in, fly out sort of thing. Mind you, I did fly out with a big tray of Brunetti cakes, which...
Did they survive?
Yeah, actually not too bad. There is rum everywhere. There. Everything is now doused in rum.
Yeah.
But we'll give that to baby Charlotte and she'll sleep well for the night.
Yeah.
So I've already handed off, because I brought back 6. I've handed 2 off to my dad. Dad's 88. He said he'd just have a bite of one. I said, no, you're getting 2 whole ones all to yourself. You can eat it over the next couple of days. So he took the rum bubba.
Ooh, yum.
And one of the little green ones. And I think I'm going to give the profiterole tower to Hannah and Jake and Charlotte, because they can break that up and have some. And Roman's going to get the tiramisu. And Alex and Sarah are going to get the croquembouche. Oh boy, we had a great time at Geelong Jail.
Yes.
Didn't we?
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, if you go over to our page...
Spirit of a Young Girl Come to You in Your Dream.
And Renata Frightfully Good. And go back a couple of days, you'll actually see our live that we did there. And it was really awesome. Awesome storytellers, awesome people.
Dr.
Lovely team that Deb has. And Deb was just so accommodating and so wonderful for us. So it was a really great night.
Trisha Bishop sent a drunk text. Will he contact me again?
I'd say so.
Is that your psychic ability?
Yeah, Trisha.
Weekend's
coming up. Give him tomorrow. Yeah, give him tomorrow, and I dare say yes. If he's lonely, he'll give you a call.
Or was it an ex that she sent it to? Because then maybe not. Yes, it was. Well, thank you for watching, Jodie. We sort of worked out how to do the switching. So I had them all with the StreamYard links, and they were in different areas, and I'd switch over to them and they'd tell their story from there, and then switch over to someone else and they'd tell their story there. And I felt like I was in a TV studio switching, but I just kept getting the mics or the mutes wrong, and people were muted left, right and centre, but we got there.
And it's a small. Well, it's not that small a
No,
jail.
it's not really that small.
but it's got some interesting areas. They're all really different. Oh dear.
Andrew wants to know, did we pick up anything in the Dandenong?
We bought stuff,
Driving
Andrew.
up there was amazing.
We did buy some things, but we just didn't even have time to pick up anything. No, it was drive in, drive out, Andrew.
But it
not
was,
a lot of time.
we were in awe of the beauty of the forest as we were driving through. I've never been before, and I remember Mel said, enjoy your drive up the mountain. I had no idea it was going to be as beautiful as what it was. And it was like when we were driving through Ireland and England and we kept going, oh, the beauty of the landscape.
Oh, Patty, you're saying hi and bye. Sorry.
Who's going?
Patty McGurr,
Where's that?
just there. She's going bye.
Oh,
Hi, bye.
She might have to watch
bye,
it.
Patty. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you coming on. Is it hot in here or what? Oh, yes, the shop in Sassafras is Witchwood Grove.
And Mel's on at the moment.
Hi,
Hi, Mel.
Mel.
Got your name right. Hi,
Yeah,
Mel.
yeah. I was actually just showing Crispy all the beautiful little
Items.
gifties that you gave us, and we've got Witch's Ball, which we can full of all little goodies, and that goes up around your house for some protection. And she made us this beautiful cup of tea with honey, and this is their own blend that they've made for so that's the Witchwood Grove we've got on there. Now, she doesn't normally sell online, but if you see anything that we've got that you particularly like, if you send her a message through Facebook on Witchwood Grove, you might be able to twist her arm. Anyway, let's get on and do some reading. So for
She'll
those...
only sell what's in the shop.
For those who haven't done this before, we ask that you just ask a question. We ask for you to be a little bit specific about it if you can, please. Pardon me. And also, I've just had mineral water. Also, no health questions and no super personal relationship questions like, will my partner or is my partner cheating on me or anything like that. So, and if you ask other questions, we do tend to get a little bit blunt, and hopefully it will resonate and you'll be able to learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Giveaway.
Oh, what are we giving away tonight?
Candle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm still waiting for Elise Caputo to send me her details so I can post her last one. So we have a giveaway from Spells and Spirits again tonight. Let me pop that up.
So we have this beautiful Ouija board candle to give away.
So that's the competition down underneath there. All you need to do is tag 3 people in the live feed, share the live feed, and make sure you have like Spells and Spirits on Facebook. We are going to... Hi, Sharon. Let's go to Susie first.
Hello, Susie. How are you? Well, I find my lovely new flatmate. Oh, I hope so. The last one was lovely, but she bought a house and moved into it.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's see what the cards say for you, Susie. So I will pick the one off the top at the moment. And you have the 6 of Swords. This, I guess this card kind of means you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. This means a little bit of hard times. And I am hoping that whoever comes along to move into your home literally says to you, I've got to move in today. I'm really desperate. I'm desperate. Because that's what this 6 of Swords is about. And this particular person may be really trying to get away from an unpleasant situation. And so they're really just after a sanctuary, a safe place to be. So that might be kind of the situation that
Bobby,
you're
you're
up
next.
for. But I'm hoping, Susie, actually in the next 2 weeks you will get someone into your flat.
Hi, Denise. Bobby Coombs, please, may I have a card? I've been trying for weeks. Please. Maybe tonight.
Okay, Bobby Coombs, so this is for you, and it's the Hermit card. Find your own answers, Bobby. Find your own answers, and this is a difficult place to be in because it requires you to really not be dependent on anybody else, just yourself. The Hermit card always speaks of someone who is in a time and space where they seem to feel the aloneness around them, but that in itself is a test, because you have to actually sort of try and maneuver in the world by yourself and answer all your own questions, be your own hero, as Anne would say on her cards, and do the things that you need to do and shine the light for others. So you're actually being asked to be of help and assistance to other people.
And look, if we don't read out your question, we need to put up the stand behind, which Crispy...
I can't find, so now you've got a table.
I think it's...
Not in the hallway.
No, because we took it to...
So you got a table.
Did it actually come back from Brooks? It might still be at the Quinn from our live tarot show that we did. So we will have to put it on the table.
The table tipping table.
The table tipping table. And we will have cards 1, 2 and 3.
So it's going on here.
So,
It's
one.
going on that.
We could probably stick it in between us here.
Watch Spencer.
Oh, Spencer.
Don't want to crush his nuts or anything.
Oh, I think his nuts are well and truly gone. So we can put
Okay, 1, 2 and 3.
2 and 3. There we go. All right. So did we give Bobby her card?
Yes.
Oh, and Beck is looking forward to Sunday night. You're coming, Beck. Awesome. She'd like a card unsettled regarding family issues.
Okay, Beck. All right. So the card that was drawn for you is the Knight of Swords. Hard to see because it's disappearing behind the background. The more you try and attack the issues, Beck, the more it's not going to help. So stop trying to be the person here who has taken it on to repair all of this. Step back and step away completely and go, it's not my stuff. So I'm just going to have to step back and stick with what you believe that you should be doing and just do that. But don't interfere in anything else. Let the others sort it all out. Don't be the one who feels that you should be repairing whatever needs to be repaired or do what other people should be doing.
Can you get phone number for lipstick lunch for tomorrow?
Just leave it.
All over it. Thank you. Tomorrow we will be on Newcastle Live Radio. That is broadcast via their Facebook page.
It's an app.
It's an app, so you can actually listen live anywhere in the world, and we will be on around about 1:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Sydney, Australia time, and you can text in your message, your question, and we'd love it if you guys could, because we want them to think that people love this segment and will keep us coming back every week. So please, guys, text it. And Crispy will put that up.
Done.
So we have Sammy here. It's my birthday tomorrow. May I have a card? Is there love in my future? Happy birthday, Sammy.
I hope there is love in your future, because life isn't really worth living very much if it's a loveless life.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Oh, and the same card, 6 of Swords. Sammy, have you healed from past issues, past loves, past rejections, or past things that have really hurt you and left you scarred? That's the most important thing at the moment to deal with. So the love that you're seeking at the moment needs to be self-love. And I know that sounds really woo-wooey and yeah, whatever, very white lightish type of stuff. But this is where the tarot has led today in your question. This is a card that says, yes, we are moving ahead, we are moving on, we are trying our best. But you have to be careful that you don't take your old shit on board and take it along with you wherever you go. So it is about dropping, or at least trying to heal some of those wounds
Don't judge your next person by what's happened in the past.
And feeling that you can move on, because love is out there. You've got to be ready for it when you see it.
And Jessie wants to know, did that doll we have move at the jail? I'm not sure. I wasn't watching the dolls, so I am honestly not sure about that one.
Is that Annabelle? Is that what you were referring to, Annabelle?
Hey, Jake, how are you?
I set up. She didn't move.
Jake was our winner of the Mortellus Do I Have to Wear Black book when he was listening to our Star Talk Australia radio. And he also has his own show as well, if you want to share the name of your show, Jake. And you do readings as well, and you were doing one the other day, and it really resonated with me. So.
And Jake, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I don't really need to tell you about that. That's all good luck and happiness, and yes, go ahead.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
The door is open.
What's going on there, mate?
So
in other words, you need to show us these magical creations because we might like them ourselves.
Speaking of magical creations?
Huh?
Ah, yes.
Oh, speaking of magical,
so our beautiful sponsor, Spells and Spirits, they have created a new blend that is going to be on sale at their online store, and it's
going to be available this Sunday at the Ouija show, the Naughty Nice Tarot show, and it is called
Money Loves Me.
Money for Cackling Loves Me, and it has cinnamon, basil, ginger and citrine. So down the bottom you've got all your crystals there, and I've been squirting myself quite profusely, and the cinnamon smells amazing. So what are they, Christy? How much are they?
18.
They're 18
100ml bottle.
For a 100ml bottle, $18, and you can get that from Spells and Spirits, who is our sponsor. Now, don't forget the competition. Tag 3 people, share the live feed, and make sure you've loved Spells and Spirits on Facebook. And Christy will be randomly choosing someone. Jake,
awesome.
make sure you show us your magical creations.
Absolutely awesome.
And thank you, Renee. I try to make it interesting. All right, let's hang on. Where are we up to? I'll just make sure. If you had a question last week, maybe let someone else have a go this week. Don't ask again. We've got Trisha Bishop.
Oh, you're studying Diploma of Mental Health. Will you find work placement? Absolutely. Geez, the world needs people like you studying mental health at the moment.
And your daughter's just started work in that area, I do believe.
Yeah, she's going strong in that as well. So there's special people that want to go down this pathway and to help and assist. And yes, it would be shown by the High Priestess card that has come out for you. You will be of help and assistance to others, and I think employers will see that in you too. As long as you show and come from a position where you're really solid and calming, then you will go far. And yes, absolutely, work placement is coming your way. Trisha Bishop.
Oh, okay, we've got a community service announcement here. Donna's husband, stop talking to her, please. Please. She's got important business here listening to us, okay? So, shh.
Go and watch some TV. Do something. Wash the dishes.
Make yourself useful.
Make yourself useful.
Stop making a nuisance of yourself.
And give
she
Donna
loves
a
you
break.
very much, but all right. So what's Mel got? Jay is sitting here with me watching the Chromecast, he's asked for a naughty card and a serious card about his career path.
Mel.
We will happily give you one, Jay. God, it was lovely to meet your family in there. All right.
Okay. All right.
Jay.
So, Jay, one of the first things you have to remember, my sweet, is that you are easily led astray by people who can show you bright and shiny things and kind of go over here, over there. and you actually get led off your path very easily. If you ask yourself what it is that you really want to do, I think you know. I think you know, and I think you've known for a really long time. But maybe there's a part of you that feels compelled to help and assist others. Or
You've got to put your big girl panties on. And
yeah, or you kind of get led astray really easily, and you're not committing 100% to what it is that you
because
want.
he might fail, and if you fail, that's just like...
Oh, I know that. Went through that last couple of hours, actually. So
Still going through it.
Yeah. The decision ends up being yours, Jay, but go with what you have known all along that you really want to do.
And I actually believe that my card is along the same lines. Mine says, meditate the bull dust out of that. In other words, you need to sit quietly and sit and think about what you really need to do. You know what it is. And maybe you might be a little bit worried that others might think about what that career path is, because it's not quite what others would expect from you. But it's okay. You can still do all the other stuff you love and do something different as well. Balances it out.
Jake Golding.
Yeah?
Yep, so he's got the Aussie Warlock.
There he is, the Aussie Warlock. So find him on Facebook and like him. He's a really nice bloke. I've taken a bit of a shine to him.
He's got a crush.
It's okay, you're safe. Hi, Karen. I'm not sure what your question was, but hello, you're there. And now we go down to Catherine.
And if you'd like to put your question up again, Karen, we've had quite a number of people coming on. We certainly haven't answered all of them. So if you could just put your question up again.
And you'll probably notice some
would be
people do
nice.
ask their questions several times over, and that's because we don't see it the first time. The Facebook feed jumps and we have no control over it, and it will lose 20 to 30 comments. So it's okay for people to put their question up multiple times. As you see, we saw yours pop up there, but we haven't seen any question from you. We just saw that comment there. So,
And Catherine, meditation. May I have a card around a time of changes, please? Well, your card is a Fool card. So you really have to look at this time of change as a time of adventure and expectation, rather than fear and feeling that you are out of control. Because the Fool really looks at his opportunities and feels really safe and secure in every single step he takes, even if sometimes he's making the wrong move, because he just thinks, oh well, it's just a learning experience. I won't fail in the end. I'll make things happen correctly because I'm just gifted that way. I'll just do that. And we all know those people that seem to never have an issue or a fear or a problem with what's coming up next, and everything seems to always come their way. It's just this mental attitude that seems to beam out from them, and it attracts people like flies. So Catherine, embrace change and look at it from a more positive perspective, and everything will be fine.
oh, Carolyn, you went to a funeral today and feeling low in energy.
Yeah.
That's not surprising when you're around people who are grieving and you are grieving yourself. It really sucks when someone you care for leaves this earthly plane and leaves us to deal with the aftermath of not having them there.
Awful
You're allowed to have a down day, and you're allowed to do some self-care and some self-love and put your feet up. What about, I'm just trying to work out who had readings last week and who hasn't had one for a while. Danielle Hahn.
Hey Danielle, stressful few weeks? Yeah. It's been
It
hard
seems
for
to
a
be
few
in the
people.
air at the moment.
Yeah.
We're a bit stressed out at the moment as well. Hard to believe, I know. It happens.
And you know what? Sometimes you just have to say no. Sometimes you just have to say no to things.
That's not in our vocab, surely.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. Sometimes when it's just a little bit too far out of your comfort zone.
I know what she's talking about.
You just have to sometimes say, not ready yet. But Danielle Hahn, you have the Six of Cups. And I think some of the stress has been coming from family or people that you've known, and things that they have been going through, and things that have been brought up that should have been just put away a long time ago, and they are just bringing these things up, or these things are now coming to fruition. And there is often the inability to do things to make things better, and that is what often really hurts, that you wish you could do something to make all of this go away. This is just something that is occurring in the spectrum of life, and as with everything else, this too shall pass, Danielle. Yeah.
Bronwyn wants to know, can you please bring some of the spray to Debo?
Yep.
And I just drank mineral water again. I'm belching. Good question, Robert. I'm not really sure what Opal's, correspondence the Opal would have. What?
Opals.
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 What Opals would give to the sprays, I'm assuming.
I would say that.
Cherokee, love my grimoire and moon cards from Spells and Spirits.
Of course, thank you.
All right, let's go to Tess Marie.
Pick me a nice card to my health issues, really struggling with this right now. What do the cards have to say? Well, Tess, the cards have to say you shouldn't have been asking me about health issues in the first place.
Because we asked you not to ask about health questions, my lovely.
Look, let's just have a little pick of a card. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles actually, Tess, is about how much are you actually just allowing for yourself? How well are you treating yourself? Are you giving yourself time out? Are you allowing yourself not to struggle as hard as you might be, which means allowing other people to assist and help you?
Just jumped again.
So this is sometimes the hard bit, Tess. Even though we have health issues, we sort of get up and have this sense of going, no, I'm going to be fantastic, and I'm not going to get anybody's help, and I'm just going to trudge through it. I'm just going to keep going no matter what. And sometimes you just have to allow other people to give you help. But the Queen of Pentacles also says, you know, what money do you need to spend on yourself as well, just to make sure that you're getting the care at the moment that you need. So Tess, be kind to yourself, because in the end, it's going to allow you to feel better sooner.
Oh, I love that, Jess. She shared it to her faceplant page. And Renee says, do you have something that's the opposite to facacle off? Do you have a facacle on spray?
I could make one.
Oh, she could do a bespoke one for you. Just be careful where you spray it, because you don't want to burn your bits or give yourself a rash. Andrew Attenberg, there we go. He wants to know, will the producer contact me about the next audition?
Okay, Andrew. You have the Knight of Cups, so I think he does love what you're doing, so I think there will be another call for you coming up soon.
Oh, Del Ann, I haven't seen you before on our show. Welcome. Going through a very emotional situation. Is there anything I need to know?
Okay. And we haven't seen another comment from Kat, have
Not
we?
yet, no, but it did just jump a whole hell of a lot yet again.
Del, the thing that you need to know at the moment is it is time to think of a new way and a new solution. And this can be really, really hard when we are trying desperately to fix the old solution, the old stuff. And this may be not fixable. It may be something that just cannot be fixed. And so you have to think about this very, very differently, or be ready to step into a new way, Del. So I want you to stretch your mind at the moment. The Page of Wands says we've got to think about this differently. We've got to think about this in a new way. And like I said, we hate doing that. We just love digging up the old trash and remodeling it and hoping that something new comes out of it.
Tiff wants to know, how was Isaac's show?
It was awesome.
We had the best time because we helped Claire sell his merch before and after the show. So we made total nuisances of ourselves. As people were walking up the stairs, I was spotting them going, "You're wearing Isaac's shirt. I love that one. That's awesome one. Yeah. You got the new one. Have you seen this one?" So we were heckling the audience as they were coming in, and they were buying stuff. It was really cool. Isaac's show was very funny. He made us cringe in several places, but we were also giggling behind that cringe. He managed to insult every culture, but in a very funny way. What are you looking at? I can see it from here.
I'm trying to read
I have a
Jody.
question.
You have a question?
I want to know, how did the Naughty and Nice Tarot show go on Sunday night at the Queen?
Oh, how did the Naughty and Nice Tarot show go on Sunday night at the Queen, Renata?
I think I upset a few people. I may have stepped way out of line.
One poor fella who was a skeptic, she dragged up in front of the whole audience and gave him a dressing down. It was great.
A dressing gown?
Down.
I may have stepped out of line a little bit, but
especially with the comment on the
we
strap-on.
we just won't go back there again.
There was swearing.
We won't.
There was swearing. I actually used the proper words instead of finarkling and shizzles. So, yes.
But everyone really enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, apparently everyone really enjoyed themselves. We had cocktails made up named after us, which was really cool. And then they brought one out each for us, which was a bit of a worry. They were very strong. All right, Tori.
Oh, do you see a job change in my future? Okay, Tori, let's see what the cards say. Give them a bit of a shuffle and see what is on top.
Oh, Nicole, you got the kids to bed, huh?
The Queen of Wands. Okay, you're going to have to fight really hard to make that change happen. So it's not going to come easily unless, Tori, you kind of really show that independent streak that sits within you. And again, take responsibility for looking for the change yourself. The Queen of Wands, she's a pretty feisty woman. She doesn't like to be locked in or locked down or be told what to do. So when you are looking for a job, look for something that has a lot of flexibility and gives you the opportunity to make decisions. That's going to be the best thing for you, Tori.
Oh, okay. The next one, we have Catlin. Gums right. I've been a photographer for the last several years, but keep getting mixed messages about whether or not to keep pursuing it. Do you have any insight on this? Pink sparkly heart, and would also love a naughty card. Fire!
And yes, with the Eight of Cups, I can see how disappointing it has been. And Caitlin, it couldn't be any harder than at the moment to work as a photographer. You would have to really think outside the box and think outside the square and do something really, really unique, or really find your niche and work triply hard at it. And that's what all photographers are doing at the moment, because there's so many. Everyone's a photographer. I remember I remember when I was working in the wedding industry, and I was the main photographer for the bride and groom, and someone almost knocked me off a chair when I was trying to take a photograph of them cutting the cake, because I was in the best position, and they tried to knock me off the chair saying, I want to take a photograph with my
knock her off a pedestal.
Crappy little camera that they had. And I said, "Oi, excuse me, I'm the bride and groom's photographer." And they said, "We don't effing care. We don't care. We want to take a photograph." And that was like, geez, 15 years ago. So I can't even imagine what photography would be like now. But the Eight of Cups really is about walking away from the things that have disappointed you and not trying them again, doing something either different in the field or doing something different. Using the skills and the creativity that you have, but doing something different.
I can't help but wonder if the messages you are getting, you're not reading the right way, because your heart wants you to do something, but the messages might be telling you something different. Your card from Naughty Spirit says, stop being so finarkling stubborn. So that's why I'm wondering if maybe the messages you're getting you aren't heeding, and you're just saying, well, no, I'll just stay where I am, I'll just stay where I am. Maybe you just need to stop and think about that for a little bit and work out exactly where it is you want to be. Don't be frickin' arkling, stubborn. Doo-doo. Alright, we're scrolling. What are you drawn to there, Renata?
Amber Jade Dyer would love some general guidance on a long distance complication.
Ooh.
Amber Jade or long distance complications are very complicated because they're long distance.
It's so hard to communicate with someone,
It is.
especially if you're doing it via text and messages, and sometimes it gets misread and you can't put in the intonations or make it funny. I nearly ruined a friendship because I wrote something that sounded really horrible, but it was actually I was writing it out of a place of concern, not a place of horror. Yes.
And Amber, the Ace of Swords actually guides you to be very, very truthful and tell it the way it is. So don't fluff, don't put sugar on top, don't wait for things or wait for the best moment to say something or when you think everything is settled. Just be very truthful with how you're feeling at the moment with the situation. Lay it on the line and see how it goes. Yep. Press it further. Don't allow the complication to just keep escalating.
And I love this, Catlin, Robert. Well, I don't have a lot of hobbies right now. I just picked up learning to roller skate. That's awesome. This is our photographer lady. Maybe I can figure something out. You can photograph and roller skate at the one time. Maybe you should learn first aid. Maybe that's the sign. You're gamer than me. Oh, it just all jumped yet again. I don't think this is one of our regulars. I don't think Custer's had a reading for a while.
I gave up nursing for it was hard on my feet with my bad feet situation, so I started studying to become a path collector. My daughters and I are starting up a business together on the beauty industry, and I don't know if the pathology course is a waste and whether I should put my full energy into my business from home.
Well, just think, you gave up nursing because it was hard on your feet. If you go into the beauty industry, you're going to be on your feet
all the time.
So are you solving the problem or just moving it to a different area? Whereas if you do your pathology course, that's going to be not on your feet. So you just make sure you're solving your problem.
And if you've started it and you're into it, my suggestion is to finish it, because it is something that you will have up your sleeve, and it's something that not everybody wants to do. So there should be plenty of work out there for you, even part-time work. It takes a lot of energy to start up a business, and you're not going to be full-time right from the word go. I mean, I know you're starting it with your daughters, so they might have an excellent collection of clients already. Any way you look at it, you just receive the money card here. So you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a great money card. So what you are doing with your daughters is certainly going to be financially successful. It's just how you go about it and what you decide also to do just for yourself.
Yes, you are correct, Andrew. They showed us the cell that he was in, so Chopper was there. Hi, Alice. Welcome to the show. All the way from Western Australia. We've got tickets, flights that we've got to use to Western Australia because they won't let us use it for anywhere else. Oh, yes, we did. We got asked for autographs at Isaac's show. This lady asked us to autograph her shirt.
Did you sign a boob?
No, we signed her arm. That was really funny. We had lots and lots of people come up to us and say, oh, we see you on the Ghost Hunting TV, the Isaac show. So yeah, that was fun. Jodie wants to know, what is the strap-on card for the tarot deck, please?
Not saying.
I think she was channeling at the time. I don't think she actually knew she said that. Hi, Clarissa. who is, oh, it's morning where you are, so you must be somewhere else over the other side of the world. Alice, newbie, would like a card, please.
Oh, Alice.
And I
of
still
course,
haven't
you're a
seen
newbie.
anything from Kaz.
No.
Alice.
Cat's gone.
Cat.
We were waiting for you, Cat. Alice, you have the Judgment card, which is quite a profound card at this point in time. What have you been waiting for to do? What are you hanging on to? What's the one thing that comes straight to your mind when we sort of say, what are you waiting for, Alice? Just do it. It's really, really hard when you are hoping to really create or do something, but you feel that you will be scorned for it, or that people won't like what you're doing, or they will have their own opinion about what you're doing, which is all about what the Judgment card is. So this is a test, a time of testing, and it is a time to show whether you are strong enough to stand up for what you want to do and what you believe in, or whether the time is still not right. My suggestion to you is make a decision and either go with it or put it on the back burner for a little while until you feel stronger.
Now, don't forget we have the competition that is running there. Tag 3 people. Now, it's not very hard to do. Just in the comments there, type in the names of 3 people, and then there's a little button that says share. You just click share and select someone to share it to. And that's as simple as that. And then you just make sure you've liked Spells and Spirits at some stage or other. But tag 3 people. We post this to anywhere in Australia. And it's a really cute little candle. Courtesy of Spells and Spirits. Yeah, we love that shop too, Carolyn. I know, Jess, there is a reason for it. I'm being a very good girl because I have some very nice people that might be watching the show.
We have to behave ourselves.
Might give me a job, so I'm trying not to swear as much as I normally do for cackle you. So I'm using creative words to swear, keeping it a little bit PG, just for a little while. It's killing me. Oh, here we are. Catlin said, I am very stubborn about it because the idea of walking away from my business sucks. Yes, I get it. I ran a wedding music business for 25 years. It won awards, and people knew the name of the business from one end of the Hunter Valley to the other, right through to Sydney. And this business, which I love to death, doesn't pay as much as the other one, but this is what makes my heart sing. So I let go, and even yesterday I got offered an audition, and I used to love my auditions for my acting work, for a job that was worth $8,000, and I didn't audition because this work is more important to me. So you will find in here happiness if you start following the path that you love, and the money will come. The money will come. So they tell me. Hey, Jeff, we've got a bloke who wants a card. Quick. We've had Andrew. Now we've got Jeff.
Okay, Jeff.
Thanks for joining us, Jeff.
I love your tank.
Oh, you've got a big tank.
Got a big tank.
I'm impressed with the size of your tank.
And you have the Six of Wands card. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So whatever you are planning at the moment, whatever you have on your mind to do or to complete, this has a good energy behind it to say go ahead and get cracking, Jeff, because it's going to happen.
Yes, and Jess is getting a bit stressed because I just wasn't my normal for cackling self. No, I have to be a good girl. Oh, I must have jumped a whole heap.
We're in a very hard place at the moment. Very, very difficult place.
And you know how sometimes hard places are a good place? It's a good place, but
we just don't know what's going to happen next, and we just don't know who might be watching. And so we just have to behave. We have to be ladies.
Nah, not going to be ladies.
We have to be ladies.
Not going to be ladies. Nah. I'm just not allowed to swear as much as I normally do because the people that are watching don't like people that swear. I can be naughty. I just can't swear. All right, what are we up to, Tiff?
Oh, Tiff's been trying to get through. Is there a new job on the horizon after the past few weeks with 2 job rejections? I need an out from my current position. Tiff, just 2 job rejections? My sweetheart, take it all into perspective. It's really hard out there for everyone to get work at the moment. Keep cracking into it, Tiff. It will happen. I know you want to get out and you've probably waited way too long, and that's why it is now so imperative for you to get out quick, but you are going to be stuck in there for a little bit longer. But you're doing the right thing.
Maybe
you're trying to move out, which is really, really your big step forward.
Maybe there's something you still need from the position that you're at the moment. There might be a learning thing that you've still got to pick up on. Generally, you will move when the time is right. And I know that's a bit of spiritual bypassing, but I often find that there is something you need to learn. What are you looking for?
Water. Have you got the water there?
You can use my water. I've been sculling on it. Cooties!
Scooby germs.
Hi, Rona.
Germaphobe.
Hey, Justin, how you doing, mate?
Needs a card.
So I've been on the hunt for a building location for our interactive escape room experience.
Yeah.
We had a walkthrough of a property on Tuesday evening in Brisbane. Is this the location we've been holding out for?
How does it feel for you, Justin?
I just got goosebumps all over me.
It's got to feel right.
You've got to get the goosebumps, not me. Just could be because the aircon's... Did you get it too?
Just then.
Yeah, something just went straight through us.
And you have the Lover's card, so you can make this work. This is all about collaboration and working really well.
We want a card.
But the Lover's card is good. It's good. It's good. That's all I can say. It's good.
Andrea Lopez would like a reading, please.
Okay, Andrea.
So you'll see that little ticker thing scrolling across the bottom there. Tag 3 people. Just type them in little comments there. You can just type their names. Share the live feed. Like Spells and Spirits and you'll be in the draw.
So as opposed to the last questioner who is going to have to stay at their job for a little bit longer until they find the right one, Andrea, you are all about getting in and working hard. Now, if you're thinking about maybe doing something for yourself, so striving out and creating a place of work for yourself, then this is an exactly fabulous time to do it. If you're looking for something that is an extra job for you, again, the money card is there for you. But this is a card of hard work, maybe working extra hours, working overtime, or seeking to do more than what you are asked to do. Especially applies if you are starting up something for yourself, where we all work doubly hard because we're trying to make our own lives a success. So I hope that has meaning for you, Andrea.
Justin also said it feels great, this location. Now Erin has been asking and she wants to know whatever spirit needs me to hear thanks. Oh, you do pole work. Oh my God, you must be so strong. My daughter-in-law to be has been doing pole work and she puts videos up every now and then and I go, oh my God, how does she even do that? How does she hold herself like that?
So Erin, the Four of Pentacles is a card that sometimes for me refers to the feeling of being shut down or feeling as though you are being held back. And it is often by a person who can be a little bit manipulative, let's say that. So I'm hoping that's not the case for you, but if it is, please understand that this is what is happening and that you should take steps to get yourself away from this person or resolve the matter. Don't allow it to keep going, thinking that just by keeping things calm that it will sort itself out. It won't. Manipulators love to feel that they are winning, and it just gets worse and worse as time goes on. So just be aware if there is someone around you who is holding you back, holding you down, or just quietly manipulating you.
Gaslighter.
And just be aware that that situation never improves. It just gets worse.
Gaslighters are foul creatures. They will make you doubt yourself, just like the other day when Renata had a drink card she was given and she put it in her wallet, and then we went downstairs to get the drinks and I said, "Where's your drink card?" She said, "I don't have it." And I said, "No, you put it in your wallet. You've got it. I've got my 2. You've only got 1. Where's the other?" And I wouldn't let her have it because she turned out I'd pinched her drink card and I was gaslighting her about the whole thing. I didn't mean to do it, but I felt like a cow afterwards. So yeah, it was me that was lost my shiz, but not her. I apologised. Thank you, Justin, because we come up that way every now and then. We're supposed to go to Queensland next week. We don't know now.
No.
We're all in a kerfuffle. We don't know what's going on. Yes, I can see Jess has entered the competition. There's a few people now that have entered. Christine, hopefully we'll talk to our people and see what we can come up with. Everyone's choosing the things there.
Yeah, we're almost
it's that
done.
time.
Nicole Harrison is going to be my backup person in case I ever forget anything.
What?
She put up before. It must be that time.
She's our second AD. We've got Christy's our first assistant director, and then we have our second AD, which is Nicole. What did Avril say? Goodness, how are you coping that someone is watching to make sure that you're not being yourself? Swearing is normal. It will all become very clear once we can say who is watching. Hi, how are you all going out there? Thanks for watching us. We're glad you've come to watch the show. I've left my clothes on this time, and I'm not swearing. I'm being a very good girl. Please like us. We're nice people, really.
We're trying really, really hard. We're trying really hard.
To the point we might almost be getting boring. That's all right. Hey, Ocean. I feel that we have to give Ocean a message before we move on.
Okay.
I like a message.
Okay. Well, Ocean, here is your message.
Cackle off.
You have
No?
the Two of Wands, right? And the Two of Wands is about letting go and stop being so stubborn and seeing the world for what it is in front of you right now. And the world is a nice, big, fantastic place. And what you need to do is get out there and enjoy it. Okay? You can get really stuck in your ways, stubborn, you won't let go, you like to be safe and secure always, and we would all like that, but life doesn't give us that all the time. Sometimes you have to take the leap of faith, and this is what this Two of Wands is all about for you, Ocean.
Thank you for swearing for me. Can you all put a few of my favourite words in there just so we can clear it, get it out of the system? Can I comedy sidekick anytime, Jess? With that hat, you can do anything. The True Hauntings episode is out this week, and we are the second part of the Borley Rectum.
We've done 2 episodes on the Borley Rectory, so this week we have episode 2.
Thank you, Danielle.
If you have missed it, go back to last week's for episode 1. This was an amazing research project. It actually took us 2 weeks to do all the recording of all the information we came up with, but it's super, super cool. We have a new episode coming out next week, which we are going to try and record over the next few days, which again is a pretty awesome one. A place we've actually been to, which we won't reveal what it is, but we have actually been there. And yeah, we can't wait to record that one. So jump onto True Hauntings podcast, and you can get it on Spotify and iTunes.
I'm loving this. Pentacles. Gonna say very quickly. Thank you.
5 minutes.
All right.
Okay, we choose, guys, 1, 2, or 3. So here is 1 next to Anne, 2, or 3. So if you didn't get
This is 1.
a reading tonight, please choose either 1, 2, or
1,
3.
2, or Renata's got 3. So 1, 2,
Buckle
3.
mash.
1, 2.
3.
She's slow.
They're still on the swearing.
Hey, fakackle, fakackle, fakackle! Bollocks. I can say feck. Can I get away with saying feck?
Yeah.
I like feck. Have a feckin' good time.
All right. So if you chose card number 1, you have the Page of Pentacles. So money is coming your way. And one of the things that you actually need to do, if you get this card, is get a bottle of this. Money effing loves me, because this is what this card is all about. You're willing to put yourself in situations and do things that you normally wouldn't, because, hey, you're going to make some money out of it. So grab yourself some of this spray, $18 from Spells and Spirits. But that's what this card is all about. Don't think you can't make money, or that for some odd reason everyone else can make money but you can't. Change your attitude towards how you make money, and it will come to you. It will come to you with hard work, but it will come.
Are you fecking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes! That's just what you've been waiting to hear, isn't it? It's very exciting. Congratulations. Unless it was a really horrid thing you've just asked and want to know if that's going to happen to you, and I've just said yes, and then it could be really horrible. No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Are you on something that I don't know, Tom?
That mineral water was fantastic.
Jeez.
It's only just kicked
Oh
in.
God.
It was a little bit slow. Rehydration at work.
So number 2, if you chose number 2 card, you actually have the Ace of Cups.
Could be a little
And
bit
the
too much
Ace
of this
of
spray.
Cups is sometimes referred to as the Holy Grail card. So this is a card that says your wishes, your hopes, your dreams are there to come true for you. Reach out your hand and grab it. Take it right now, because it is there.
Crispy, what was the other spray? We have the new one, which is the money for Catlin loves me. What was the other new one you had?
Go the feck to sleep.
Go the feck to sleep spray. You can dismiss that round your bedroom before you go to bed and have a nice night's sleep. Or if your husband's a little bit horny, spray it on their pillow and they'll just be straight off to sleep.
Spray it on his penis.
Don't spray it on his bits, whatever you do. Might burn. Number 2.
I picked hard too. What was it?
Be loved for feck's sake.
Oh, that's not
In other
me.
words, stop being such a hoo-hoo. Be nice to people.
You are.
Be love, for feck's sake. Good love, naughty spirit.
Oh, Lord.
Something about money and my hoo-ha, that's all
I love this card. This is one of my favourite cards in the deck.
All right, so if you chose card number 3, you actually have the 3 of Cups. So this is a card of celebration, but it's a celebration with the closest of friends. Share and speak to people you only trust. That's the most important thing. If you have something really great to share, don't put it all over Facebook. Tell people face to face. Have a celebration. Go out, have a drink. Do something that's really, really special. Don't share it on Facebook. You don't want the world to know right now. Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret so that
3 girls, 3 cups. They get a cup each.
yeah, so that people don't kind of dispel that good juju that you have with their bad juju.
I like Mick's boner burn spray. They want to know what your card 2 was. If missed it, replay the thing, Danielle.
I wrote it down there. It says something about the money and the hoo-ha.
All right.
It was the Ace of Cups, Danielle. Your dreams are about to come true.
Oh,
Reach
God.
out your hand and grab it.
Oh,
And speaking about reaching out your hand and grab it, there's also a cock block spray.
Oh, you boys are naughty.
I'll make that next week.
Yeah. We'll work on that for the girls.
Yeah.
All right, this is one of my favourite cards of this deck. Take a teensy weensy fecking baby step. At least you're still fecking moving. Don't get so bogged down with your thoughts and like, will I do it? Won't I do it? I don't know if I should do it or not. I'll just stay here because it's safer. I won't do anything and I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. Just take a step. Move.
Maya J, that was number 3. 3 of Cups.
Maya J, who does not own Witchwood Grove.
No.
Adventure before dementia.
Yes, I'm taking around as much as I can these days.
Who? Who are you? What am I doing here? Who am I
No,
today?
I bought coffees last time. It's your turn this time.
All right, guys, that finishes us
We've
up.
got P-Buzz afterwards.
Yes, we do.
That
Who
finishes
wins
up
the
for
prize?
today, but who wins the prize?
Well, Erin Foot.
Erin Foot.
Foot.
Erin Foot is our winner of the candle. Erin, can you please message us your address and we will post that to you.
Woohoo.
Lucky you. Oh, and can I just show them quickly? Quick, the book. We were in a little magazine today called G Hunter, looking for the G spot, as men often are. So I thought this was quite awesome. We have a little thing there, Anne and Renata, Australian School of Ghost Hunting, and they've got lovely little things in here, and they've got a lovely photo of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and look who's on the other side! There's Ed and Lorraine, our favourite people on this earth, and there's Anne and Renata pulling faces. And not only that, there's pages and pages on this.
Pages on this.
It just keeps going. Like this. Look at Renata. That was at Hellfire Club. Doesn't she look
That's
like
the
a
centerfold.
demon hunter? Demon hunter. Who
With
you
my
going to
bag.
call?
With my
And
bag.
there we are at Loftus Hall in Ireland.
Freezing to death.
We're freezing our titties off with Danielle.
So cold.
And then we finish off with more writing over there. We kept poor Chatan's fingers just about RSI'd out writing all that up. So, yeah, that's available from, I don't know, SasquatchQmagazine.com if you want to have that. Anyway.
Or it is on our page to watch. The interview was live.
Oh, yes, but she did a second one, which was we had to answer questions.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't remember that.
That's right. That's
It's all
right.
right. I'll take her out
She
again.
doesn't remember it.
And again, I'll pretend it's her shout for coffee. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you for joining us this evening. We will be back. Where are we? We're at Prince Henry Hospital on Saturday, and they've got a by donation little ghost tour happening there with us. So it doesn't cost you a great deal. It's only for an hour. You get to do 3 little rotations of some different ghosty activities at the Prince Henry Hospital. You do have to register, and that information is on the Anne and Renata Frightfully Good page. So on Facebook for our YouTube people.
There was something else we had to register for.
Oh, and we're doing an online event as well where the Freedom from Randwick Council is interviewing us about our experiences of the ghosts of the Prince Henry Hospital, and also talking about all sorts of ghosty things that you might want to ask us about. Yes?
And we'll be back in 10 minutes to talk to the Grand
Oh, Pooh Bars, we'll see you soon. And tomorrow, 1:15 p.m. will be on the Lipstick Lunch of Newcastle Live. Please text a question. Even if you're not going to make it, please text a question so it looks like we've got lots of people interested. We'd appreciate that. Love yous all. See ya on the dark side. Bye. I'm pressing it. Nothing's happening.